We've planned, we've panicked, and now we're making decisions. If you're new here, Kevin and I are in the middle of turning our very first home into something that finally feels like ours. Starting with the heart of it all, the kitchen. So in this video, I'm walking you through some of the biggest design choices we made. From cabinet styles to hardware finishes. We'll replace the sink, which was weirdly controversial. And yes, getting the rock. These are the details that turn a renovation into your space. So get ready because you're getting a glimpse of it right here. Good morning, guys. I have a lot of final design decisions to make. I'm a little bit stressed because I feel like I need to make a decision and not change my mind because I need to commit. If we change our mind, it's going to be very expensive in the future to change up everything. So I'm just trying to make sure that I have all the details hashed out. Right now what I'm doing is I'm actually designing my sink and where it's going to be on the island table. Originally, we were never leaning towards having a sink on the island because I really wanted a big space to just, host, to be able to have an uninterrupted area. But we talked to our contractors, putting the sink off to the side that we kind of wanted before was not really an option because it's going to be very costly. We basically have to change our windows, which affects our natural lighting. They're going to have to move all the plumbing to the very side. It's going to be like a whole ordeal. Not an option. So we have now the option of having the sink in the island table, but I can't figure out if I should put it in the middle or if I should put it on the side. So this is basically one of the options. This is like envisioning it in front of the stove and in the center of the island table. And then option 2 is pretty much we would have to have it be off-centered. So you have a lot of room right here to hang out and eat, and it's not as symmetrical. And so this is the big debate. I keep going back and forth. I cannot make up my mind. I took pieces of paper. I am trying to make a dimension of the sink, and now I'm going to put it on my Home Depot boxes to envision the space. Okay, don't judge me, but we are living in chaos right now. We decided to put Home Depot boxes together to envision our kitchen island table size. And now we're just trying to figure out exactly where to put the sink. So this blue box represents the sink. These boxes behind me is supposed to represent where the hood and the stove will be. But yeah, it's just a matter of where we want to put this white square. Okay, we are on our way doing a couple of different stops today. We're at the phase where we have to pick out all the really fun design stuff, but it's also very overwhelming with a lot of decisions. We're trying to figure out cabinets, the rock, the hardware fixtures, and so we're going to Home Depot. We're gonna look at a couple of stone places, like IKEA maybe, and different cabinet places to see the different selections that's available, and it's gonna be tough, so we're heading around the area right now and probably gonna be doing that a bunch this week as well. Taj Mahal tile right now. So pretty. Man, there's so many different options. So we're at Grammar Stone looking at different rocks right now. Really cool to see all these different options. There's so many pretty rocks and they're all so unique in their own way. And it's crazy because it's they're not engineer made, at least not the ones that we're looking at. But I think that we found the stone that we really, really like. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, look at this one. We're learning so much. There's polished material, there's leathered, there's matte, and they're all beautiful in their own ways. It's just whether it looks the best for us. But we're leaning towards the matte look right now, which is funny because I wanted polished originally. We ended up locking in and buying 3 slabs of Taj Mahal for our kitchen. So next was cabinet colors. So I am currently On the floor of my living room, looking at different samples, we are picking out and finalizing our kitchen cabinets and all the fixtures. And I'm looking at the different samples that we just got in the store. So as you can see right here, we have two different options for cabinets. This is the white typical shaker cabinet, which is nice because it's just a classic timeless piece. And then this is a white oak trend right now. It's beautiful, it's light, but still gives it some color, because one of my fears is having too white of a kitchen where it looks stale. So I like this color as well, but I'm more into this style of shaker. They do have an option like this, but in this type of style. And I also am looking at the different options between keeping all of this color, or maybe doing a mix and match, which I've seen as well. We also have these different handles. So there's the gold one that's more of a warm yellow gold, and this was originally my first choice. But then I also like that this was really nice and dainty, but this one is a little bit more of a subtle gold, which is also nice. Trying to see which one I like for which. It might look like a little bit too camouflage, so I am kind of liking this color. It looks really nice because it's more of a contrast, but then it's also too thick. So I'm not a fan of this with this, but maybe if I paired it with this daintier one in this gold. Ooh, so this one's a different color. This is more of a champagne bronze color. This is more of like a brass. Maybe we should open it. Okay. This one's nice too. Are they all different colors? I'm not sure. Alright, so they're all very similar. So these are definitely very different. This one's definitely more yellow, like a brass color, and this one's more of a bronze. And is this one the same as this, or a little bit lighter? I cannot tell.
It's a little bit lighter.
A little bit lighter. This is kind of like a champagne. Alright, so I'm crazy. I ordered 4 different faucets because it's important to me how nice the golds are. But this is the mind of a designer. From Amazon. Ooh, let's see how these handles turn out. Oh, wow. It's kind of nice. This is like a champagne bronze or gold. I like this color. All right, what's the next option? Option 2. This one and this one. This one goes really well with this one or this one. This one goes well with this one. And then this one goes probably well with this one. But I think what we need to do is put it to the cabinet test. Let's hold it against the cabinets. Also, this is the reality of having nails. I have these press-ons that I've been trying to keep on, but with these renovations, it's impossible. Okay, so these are our options. This is one option. This is the most bronze one. This is the brass one that we have. And then this is champagne gold. So we're choosing between these 3 right now. I think I really like the champagne gold. It's subtle, not too subtle, and it looks really good for this and I think white. Okay, now against white, this is the champagne gold. I also love the champagne gold. This is the winner. Okay, we are going with the champagne gold. Yay! We finally picked and made all of our design decisions. This is amazing. I cannot have thought of a better color because it was so hard to find something like this. So Amazon just really followed through for us. We got all of our design decisions made. We picked out the cabinets. We picked out the slabs. We got the hardware fixtures. We figured out that it's going to be the center of the island sink. So all of the decisions have been officially made, and all that's next is getting it all installed. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because the next video is going to be insane. We're going to see everything all put together, all my vision come to life. I'm so excited. Anyways, thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video. I will see you in the next final one. Bye! Mwah.